Rampage was a thing. That was a thing. So yeah. So that was the biggest thing that happened this year.
Was it?
It was like you don't remember what happened on Rampage.
I'm gonna be honest. Probably not.
I knew it. Like Rampage was like the biggest show of the year. It was so cool because Toni Storm was on Rampage.
Well, yeah, Tony Storm makes everything good. So there you go.
Yeah, she took on Alex Winter or Windsor. I always get her name
Windsor,
wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, they
Is
had a
there is
match.
there another young lady named Winter? Because I swear there's two of them.
No, her name is Frost.
Okay.
So they had a match and it was a match. It was a match. I mean, it wasn't a
Yeah.
bad match. It was a match. Because like there was no way that Alex was winning, especially like this wasn't even a championship eliminator match. This was a regular match. Like Tony was definitely
Like just
winning.
because.
Yeah. So then Harley Cameron just starts talking, and she's mad, and she wants to fight Tony and Mariah because of them beating up Saraya, and she wants to have a match. And I'm like, we did this already.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you. Didn't that already happen?
Yeah, it was very weird. Like Harley Cameron just like she just was angry and just like, okay, but why? Who cares? Okay.
On Rampage at that, I think.
Yeah. So then we had the Cage of Agony versus three guys. And that's it. That's it. Like it was literally that's it. Like it was just three random guys and they just beat the hell out of them and nothing was accomplished. Like nothing was accomplished. I'm like, okay. Then they did this thing which I haven't seen them do ever before, and it was a full Dynamite recap.
Yeah, that was weird.
So then we had Shota Umino versus Rocky Romero, and Shota Umino has stolen the CEO dance because of Will Ospreay. And I'm sorry, whoever just goes, "Oh, it's because of Mercedes Monet." No, Mercedes Monet did it. Will Ospreay stole it, and Will Ospreay has been doing it around Shota Umino, and Shota has stolen it and said, "This is mine now. I'm in it."
Backstage, he has everybody doing it because there's footage of fucking Kyle Fletcher doing it. So, yeah, Osprey corrupted everybody.
Yes, Ospreay is a corrupter. So there was this one spot in this match, and like it happened, and like immediately I was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" Because Shota Umino like banged his head against the announce table, and he got up and finished the match. But then, come to find out from New Japan right now, they said, "Well, Shota Umino is going to be taking out a few matches because of his back." So apparently, he got injured in that match.
Well, shit.
Yeah, because like I thought everything was cool until like New Japan put out the presser was like, "Hey, Shota Umino is going to be out for an end amount of time because of his back." I'm like, "Oh, it was because of that match." All right, got it. So then we had Satnam Singh versus some guy. He beats the guy, and then Jay Lethal's cutting a promo. Then Pac comes out, and then it's just Pac versus Jay Lethal. And I was just so baffled. Like none of this was advertised. It just happened.
Here's the funny part. I swear it was advertised. They just like totally fucking WWE'd it, where like it's an advertised match and they just did it that way.
No, no, no. I'm
But I
gonna
could
tell.
be wrong, but I swear it was advertised.
No, this was advertised. Satnam Singh in action on Rampage. That's what was advertised.
Okay.
And then Pac just came out and just beat up Jay Lethal and just was angry. And I was like, okay, sure, Pac. And that wasn't the last time Pac was angry because Pac got angry more. And he's just, Like when he got angry this time, it was like, okay, okay, sure, all right, cool, all right.
Pac's just an angry bastard.
Yeah, he really is an angry bastard. So that's what happened there. Like, okay, cool. Then Collision starts with Christian Cage saying that this is the greatest day of all. It's Father's Day. And we all know what that means. So then we have the BBC versus TDMK versus Rocky Romero in Lio Rush. I was like, oh, okay. I thought I knew what was going on, but I had no fucking clue what was going on. I was like, okay, okay, what?
I was gonna say there it was a weird mismatch in that other fucking team.
Yeah, because it's like TDMK is their own group and Chaos is their own group, even though Mikey Nichols was in Chaos, but he's no longer in Chaos because he's now in TDMK, and Chaos is still their own group, which I think he is their own group. And Lio Rush is supposed to be in Chaos, which I think he's still in Chaos. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm literally baffled, literally fucking baffled. And I thought that because TDMK are the tag team champs, they were going to lose. I'm like, okay, they're going to lose. Somebody's going to pin them, and they're going to go in the forbidden door in a match like that. All right, cool. That's what I thought was going to happen.
That would make sense.
It would have made sense, but nope, that's not what happened. Moxley Death Rider Lio Rush, and then just cut this promo about how he's going to put the nail in Naito's coffin and he's going to bury him because Naito needs to die and he's going to be the one that kills him. And just me, this is just me. Him cutting this promo, I literally like every time he was talking about killing something and putting it in a box and burying it finally and getting rid of it. I didn't think about Naito. I just thought he was talking about New Japan. I was like, oh, he's just talking about New Japan. And then he just said Naito. I was like, oh, but it still feels like you're just talking about New Japan.
That's ominous as shit.
I mean, the way that they gutted this company anyway. I mean, same shit. I mean, might as well just whatever. But
Yeah.
moving on, we have the Acclaim, and fucking Max Caster has a mustache and a beard, and it's like that's weird. Like he
Heel
looks,
turn.
yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. I was like, yeah, that looks like a heel turn, and
Little thing about
mm-hmm,
him though.
yep,
Like I don't know, like I really don't pay attention to his promos like that unless he's rapping, right?
mm-hmm,
Has he always considered himself the best wrestler ever? Because he's been, to me,
mm-hmm.
like actually paying attention recently, he's been saying that lately.
He's been saying that a lot, but he's like this isn't like the first time he said it. He's been saying it for a while because like this was like he's been saying it like
Okay,
since
okay,
last
cool.
year. So then we had the whole them talking about the elite. Brandon Cutler came out. He got slapped by Christopher Daniels, and this was this was all to build up a tag team match that we already knew was happening.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know why this happened. Like this was so weird. It was like, all right, we're gonna tell you about a match that we already told you about on Wednesday, but we want you to know that this match is happening, but we're gonna act like this match just got signed now, but this match had already got signed on Wednesday. I was like, oh, okay.
You already know that's one of my pet peeves.
Yes. So then we had the street fight with Diana Perrazzo and Banda Rosa. And this was like a really short street fight. It was like probably like 5 minutes. But Banda Rosa did do something really funny and cool. And it wasn't funny because it was like weird. It was funny because it was cool. And I don't think anybody has ever did that before. Where she set up the table with one leg and she put Diana Perrazzo in the corner and she put the trash can over her head, and Thunder Rosa ran up the table and hit a drop kick on Diana Perazzo. Like,
I was fucking wild as shit.
yes, and like to me, I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen that before, and it just like fucked me up. Like, I've never seen that before, and who thought that up? Because like that was pretty cool.
Yeah. How did you feel about this match? Because she's had like multiple like these type of matches in this
Hmm.
company.
Yep.
I don't feel like it was her best one.
Yeah, no, this one was her weakest one. Like this one's her weakest
Yeah,
one, and she lost because she passed out. And like it didn't even make any sense how she passed out. Like Diana Perazzo put her like in the Venus de Milo through the ropes, and she just passed out. And it's like, what?
yeah.
Like it was so random. Like that's not something I would have thought would happen to Thunder Rosa. But okay,
I figured something more violent, like choking her out with like something while she's in it or something.
yeah. So then, because this is the 1 year Collision, they showed all of Collision's best matches and moments.
I don't remember many.
Okay, okay, but Collision is usually like it's usually the good wrestling show, and then we had Dalton Castle versus Hechicero, and these two styles like clashed horribly. Like I love Dalton Castle, but this didn't work. And also, when the fuck did Hechicero join up with the Gates of Agony?
I have no fucking idea. Like that confused the hell out of me.
Me too. And Hechicero just like one with like this random ass move, like it was like a head scissor takedown, like random ass move, and he just pinned Dalton Castle. I was like, what the fuck? Like it was random as shit, and it was like just random.
He's too good to be hanging with them.
Yeah. So then Hechicero and Gates of Agony beat up Dalton Castle. Two of his boys, whoever these random guys were, came out to help. But then Daniel Garcia and Matt Menard show up. And I was like, yeah, no, that's cool. Because I want to see Daniel Garcia versus Hechicero.
Oh yeah. Didn't that already, no, I was about to say didn't that already happen, but no, I didn't.
And if they do the dumb route where they go into a 6 man with Matt Menard and them against the Gates of Agony, I'm not, I don't want it. Just throw that out.
And the
So
bad part is more than likely that's where they're going because they're pushing hard fucking trios stuff now.
yes. And then we get top flight security, everybody, including Action Andretti. But then Lio Rush comes up. And Lio Rush is like, hey man. He's like, what's up? Why don't we get the band back together? And Darius Martin is like, what the fuck were you? And like the whole time I'm like, the fuck is he mad at? Like I'm like, what is he mad at? And then I remember Darius Martin was injured the whole entire time the Lio Rush and top flight thing was a thing.
Yeah, he was trying to like, in essence, buy Dante.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, they were a team, so like I don't know why. Like even Action Andretti was like, "Oh yeah, no, I remember you guys were a team." And Dante's like, "No, fuck this." Like what? Like I mean, Darius was like, "No, fuck this." Like what is like what's going on? Dante was like kind of receptive to it, but Darius was like, "No, I don't trust him." I was like, "All right." And I just feel weird that this is gonna be like a 4 man team. Like I don't like it because I feel like that's what's gonna happen because something that happened later on.
Yeah.
So then we get Christian and the patriarchy out here with Mother Wayne, and he's such an asshole. He said, "My son's birth father." He's like, he died. He was like, Nick Wayne, I'm glad that he died so I could be your father. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you just told him on Father's Day that you're glad that his real dad died so you could be his dad. What the fuck?
That's why I text you. I'm like, he's gonna turn on him, right? Because like I would have turned on him.
Dude, I felt like, yeah, I would have turned on him too. And then Nick Wayne pulls out of his pocket a fucking kid's drawing for Christian. Dude, what the fuck?
No, I actually think that that's actually his own drawing, like for real, for real.
Oh shit. So then we got a bunch of Luchasaurus chants because, people want Luchasaurus back. Not me, but people want Luchasaurus back.
Do you even care what his name is at this point? Because he's the same person either way.
No, I don't care. I'm just not a fan of that guy. It's like he just doesn't do nothing for me to make me go, oh my god, like he's so good. It's just like I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
So Christian rebuilds this painting for everybody, and then he says that the patriarchy is going to go for the six-man titles. Thoughts?
it, I mean, I guess it makes sense. By the way, Luchasaurus Killswitch, whatever you want to call it, is the one that painted that painting, and like he didn't like it.
Wow. Wow.
Like he shitted on it, but yeah, like I don't know. They're not gonna be contenders, so like I don't know what to think about it. Like I don't care.
Because I feel like Kill Switch is either going to turn on or Nick Wayne is going to turn. So, yeah, don't care.
Cause you seen at one point like Killswitch was gonna leave. Like he was, you
Mm-hmm.
know what? Fuck this shit. I'm tired of you. And like he stopped them. So yeah, he definitely gonna turn him eventually. When I don't know, but he's gonna turn.
Yes. So then we had the Bang Bang Gang, and they were talking about their match later on against the House of Black. So then we had Lee Moriarty versus Dante Martin, and the winner gets into the ladder match for the TNT title. I This match was weird because it's like both these guys I like, but for some reason it just wasn't like, oh shit, this is a great match. This match stole the show. It just was like a okay match for some reason.
Yeah, I agree. Like it was good spots here and there, but
Yeah, just
nothing like amazing. You expected more out of them.
yeah, it felt weird. I was like, I expected more, and then after the match was like even weirder because Shane Taylor Promotions came out to beat up Dante because Dante won, and they beat him up. Then here comes the rest of Top Flight Security, and then here comes Lio Rush to save Top Flight Security. Uh,
Yeah, and Darius was not having it.
yeah, I like once again, I'm really confused here. I'm like, all right, it's too much six-man shit going on here. Those six-man titles aren't even that sexy to be going after, but all right, cool.
Maybe they're gonna separate them again. I
I
guess only explanation.
I hope I don't care. But okay, how do you feel about Lio Rush coming back to AEW?
Why did he leave to begin with? Like it was like to my recollection, it was like some controversy that he left and whatever. And now all of a sudden he's back. Like the controversy's done.
Yeah, and I mean, to his credit, I mean, there's only so many places you could go to work, but like I said this before on the podcast, like if you're gonna come somewhere and then leave and then come back and then leave and then be like, okay, I don't want to be here and then leave, like don't sign a contract. Like just I'm gonna come in for a few days, don't sign a contract. Because if he signs a contract and then we have the same thing happen again, it's gonna be like I'm just gonna be like, all right, I really don't want you to just be signing any contracts. Because he did that with New Japan. He was like, all right, I'm in New Japan, and then he was like, all right, I'm done. He came here, was like, all right, I'm here, and then I'm done. And then he came back, and then I'm done, and then I did this, and then I'm done, and it's like, all right, dude, just no contracts. Just do one offs, wrestle when you want to wrestle, and that's it.
I want to say he did the same thing to fucking MLW also.
He did. So then we have Hikaru Shida, who is also in the women's Owen Hart's tournament. So these tournaments are shaping up nicely with like the people in it. As far as the bracketing goes, that's what we had to see. But like it's shaping up nice because like who's who is basically in both of the tournaments, like the men's and the women.
Good contenders all around.
Yeah, I the bad part is like I only see Mariah May winning, so I don't see any other woman winning. And as far as the men, I don't know because like right now I want to say Brian is gonna win, but I don't know because I have a feeling that somebody else is gonna be in it and it's gonna be like, oh no, this person definitely
Yeah, I'm gonna go with your original thing because, like you said this a while ago, right?
win.
Will Osprey is gonna be in it
Yeah, that's why
because
I
like she's
said
not
somebody
winning the
else.
title.
That's why I was like somebody else
Yeah,
is gonna be in it, and it's probably gonna be Will, and he's gonna win, and I'm okay with it.
yeah.
So then they had Roderick Strong out there because he's out there to commentate for this match. And then they go, hey, we're going to have this 8-person match, this 8-person all star match. And it's going to be Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, and Dante Martin versus Kyle Fletcher, Roderick Strong, Takeska, and Zack Sabre Jr. And I'm like, didn't we just have this match, but just added Dante and Zack? Like, am I
Yes.
crazy? Okay.
No.
Okay. Good. I'm glad I'm not crazy because I thought I was crazy because I'm like, we just had this fucking match. I'm not crazy.
They just added some DLC to fucking like game. That's all.
Okay. So then we had Kyle O'Reilly versus Anthony Hendry. And okay, once again, this was like one of the
Like,
matches where it was random as shit. Random as shit. And it's one of the things
yep.
like, this isn't my collision. Like my collision is like, yo, we have a banger, then we have an all-right match, then we have another banger, and we have an all-right match, and then we have another banger to close out the show. This was like we have matches. Is like this felt like a dynamite to me. Like that's what this felt like. This felt like
I
dynamite to
was
me.
just
Like
about to say that.
yeah, it's just like a bunch of random ass fucking matches. Like nothing sticks to your ribs, and you're like, well, okay, I'm not sure. Then we had the main event, which was the House of Black versus the Bang Bang Gang. And Buddy Matthews get injured halfway through the match. And at first I was like, oh shit, Buddy's injured, he's out. But then Pac comes out, costs the Bang Bang Gang the match. They lose to the 2 members of the House of Black. And then Christian appears on the screen as like, hey, House of Black, you think that you're getting a 6-man tag match? Well, you're not because look, I just took out Buddy. And like at that moment, I was like, oh, it was a fake injury. It wasn't a real injury.
Yeah.
Because like if it's a
Yeah.
real,
Like,
mhm.
no, I was gonna say like at that point when he fucked up his knee, I was like, well, him and his wife is gonna fucking match now. And then that happened. I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. You fucked me over.
Yeah. Because the funny part, like if this is real, I'm gonna laugh and be like, oh shit, like this was really a thing. I just thought it was storyline because it felt like Soon as he got attacked by Christian, I'm like, oh, this is storyline.
Because it ain't the first time he's done that move. It was the Meteora from the top rope. And
Yeah.
he always landed hard as shit.
So that's why I was like, all right. Like at first, I was like, all right, he might have popped his knee because he landed the wrong way. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, yeah, he landed the wrong way. All right. But then he got attacked. I'm like, no, you didn't land the wrong way. You was perfectly fine. I was right to think that you were perfectly fine. All right.
Yeah. As for the match,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I liked it. Like, to be honest with you, because House of Black, they're monsters. They got beat up like almost like this whole fucking match.
Exactly.
And they was like fighting as faces? Because that's what it came out across to me. They were fighting as faces.
Yeah, they work because like the Bang Bang Gang are bad guys, and they will never not be bad guys.
Yeah.
It just like
I
it
mean, there
just
was that few couple months that they were with the Scissor Gang, but whatever.
yeah, this didn't come off like this was not a good collision to me. This isn't my collision. I want better collision. So that was a thing.
Yeah.
So then we get to SmackDown, which was a SmackDown.
It
But
didn't even feel like a go home show to me, for real, for real.
it didn't to me either. It just like it felt like a regular SmackDown that you have like in the middle of the year for no reason, and you're like, "Hey, we had this SmackDown." And I was like, "Well, you know, there's a pay
Yeah.
per view coming up," and they're like, "No, we don't care. It's just a regular SmackDown." All right,
Like, if they didn't say it, I would totally forget.
exactly. Like this was just random as shit. Like, all right. And it started off with like this makes sense because of last week is Chelsea versus Naomi, and Bailey was out there with her, and I was shocked that Chelsea got beat by Naomi. Not even joking.
Yeah, because it would have made more sense for Chelsea to win to give momentum for Piper.
Yeah, it was like, damn, Naomi won. Like it is nothing against Naomi. It's just like it just made sense for like the story. But okay.
Yeah, because Naomi has nothing to do with it right now.
Mm-hmm. So that was a thing, and then after the match, Bartender Cabron gets approached by Legado del Fantasma, and they just beef with him. But then they tell Legado del Fantasma that Santos has to take on Apollo Cruz later, and he's like, "I don't care. I'm gonna beat him." So I don't know. Like I don't know where this is going because what happens baffles the fuck out of me. So I was like, I don't know what's happening.
New tag team.
Dude, if that's a tag team, I want everybody to just like stop doing everything. So then we get the Grayson
It's
Waller
going to be a new
effect.
tag team.
Yeah, Grayson Waller effect. And they have DIY on there. DIY comes out and they basically says, look, your partner won't take a bullet for you. And look what he did last week. He moved right out the way and you got hit. Like you're just gonna take that? You used to be my son, and now you're nobody. And Fury
I,
was like,
I don't think that's an Australian accent, though. I'm just saying.
at the beginning it was. In the beginning it was, and then it veered off into the UK accent. Like it started out that way. But they basically
Bloody
told
hell.
yeah. So they basically told Waller that I mean not Waller, Theory that Waller's using him. And he basically proved it in that little fight that they had because Waller got hit because I mean not Waller. Why do I keep saying that? They're the same fucking person. Theory got hit because of Waller.
Theory got hit because like he pushed Waller out the way. he took the bullet from him, and then Waller went to check on him, holding him, and then when it came for him to do the same, he moved out the way and let Theory get hit. So Theory got hit twice.
Mm-hmm. So
that was fucked up.
They're losing the tag titles, right?
I would definitely say so. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So
my question is because they're definitely gonna break up and they're definitely gonna beef. Is Theory gonna go back to the way? I guess is my question.
I don't want him to go back to the way because I want him to develop himself by himself. Because the way is already established, which they actually aren't even the way anymore. Because Candice and Indy are heels, and DIY are faces. So they're already broken up.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
That's the thing. So then we had the Street Profits come up to Kevin, basically say, "We got your back. We always got your back. You're invited to the same cookouts that we're invited to," and that was a funny line. And they basically said that they've always had Kevin's back, and Kevin's always had their back, which is true. And
yep,
they're gonna watch his back tonight for the bloodline thing. And I was like, okay, cool. And we'll see how that turns out because it doesn't turn out very well. Because I expected something to be different, but that wasn't it. So
basically,
we have Blair Davenport, who's still beefing with Naomi, which I'm okay with because that gives Blair her own thing to do and Naomi her own thing to do. And Naomi's talking with Bayley, and they both get crushed by Piper. Piper just runs right into both of them and knocks them down and says, "Bayley, I'll see you tomorrow."
Smashed him through the fucking wall just about.
Yep. So then we had Apollo Cruz versus Santos Escobar. This match was good. And then all of a sudden, Bartender Cabron came down and distracted Santos. Santos winds up losing to Apollo, which was shocking. Everything about this is just great.
Wait, didn't Santos lose? I swear he won.
That's what I Santos lost.
Okay.
Santos lost. Like Apollo Cruz did the pickup thing, dropped him on his knees, and pinned him. You don't remember that? Yeah, Apollo Cruz beat him. And that was a thing. I don't want to see them together. I don't like them together. They're not for me. They're not. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't good. It ain't good. Bartender Cabron versus Legado Del Fantasma is cool, but other than that, I'm not feeling it. But yeah, I swore Apollo Crews won because of the distraction.
Yeah.
So,
no, I'm gonna go with you. I just remember it backwards for some reason.
Oh, you might be right. One of us might be right. So then we had the Cody and AJ Styles thing. And Cody comes out, and then AJ comes out. And AJ brings up a point which nobody was paying attention to. Nobody at all. That Cody is a quitter, so Cody's going to quit anyway. And I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And then he goes, Cody quit WWE. He quit New Japan. He quit Ring of Honor. Yes, they said all of these companies on WWE television. And then they said he started up a company with his friends and he quit that too. And it's like, oh, okay. They mentioned everything except for AEW.
Then that's by technicality, because technically they did mention it.
Yeah. And then Cody said, yeah, I started a business with my friends and I left, but I left to chase something bigger. It's like, so you just, okay. You just basically said AEW is just second rate. Okay.
That's bad that you created it and it's second rate.
Yeah. So then we get the Street Profits, and the Street Profits get attacked by the Bloodline. They beat the shit out of they beat the shit out of them. They just fuck them up. They just whoop their ass. They're like, oh, okay, cool. Now they're gone. And then Nick Aldis says, you know what? Tonga Brothers, you're out of here. You two can't be out there later on. And if you're out there later on, I'm going to suspend Solo. Okay.
Solo was like, fuck.
Yeah, and like the replacement that he came up with was fucking hilarious. So then we had Tiffy out there, and Tiffy's doing commentary because Nia Jax is taking on Mia Yim, and Mia Yim gets beaten by Nia Jax because of Tiffy. I got a bad feeling about this.
What's the bad feeling? Do tell.
We're gonna have the Queen of the Ring, and we're also gonna have Miss Money in the Bank as a team.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So then we had Logan Paul come home to his Puerto Rico apartment, and LA Knight is in there in the pool, and LA Knight says, "See you next week, and bring the U.S. title."
LA Knight? I thought the guy said it was his friend from LA.
That was fucking hilarious when he said that. He's like, "You're friend LA." I was like, "Dog, come on." And then we had Carmelo Hayes, and Melo was like, "None of that even matters because I'm supposed to be number one contender." And you know what? Screw all that. I'm going in Money in the Bank. So I'm going to be mellow in the bank. And I was like, wait, you just wanted the U.S. title. Then you just said, screw all that because I'm going in Money in the Bank. That None of that made sense.
Yeah, I thought it was just me. Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah, it didn't make sense at all. So
The whole time I'm thinking, make up your fucking mind. Pick one.
exactly. So Solo's going out for the main event, and Paul Heyman's with him, and he tells Paul Heyman, since they're not with me to help me win, you better help me win. And Paul got scared.
He says something to the effect of, if I don't win, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah. And Paul was fucking terrified. We had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and they were doing a promo because they're from Glasgow and they're in Glasgow, and they were talking about how they're gonna win and how they're gonna do their thing tomorrow, and they're gonna win the tag titles. And I mean, we'll see when we get to the match. So then we had Solo versus Kevin. And Solo and Kevin had a fight. And at one point, Kevin was about to win, and Paul Heyman puts Solo's foot on the ropes. He puts his foot on the ropes, and Kevin just snaps and looks at Paul, and Paul's like, listen, I'm just trying to save myself. He was like, I don't even want to do this to you. He's like, I don't want to do this to you. And Kevin stops from hitting him because he was going to hit him. And he stops because he sees that Paul is really just scared. and he turns around, gets hit with the Samoan spike. Then he gets put in the ring, got hit again. 1, 2, 3. Solo wins. Then God comes out and he just starts beating the shit out of Kevin. And right as they're about to kill him, Randy shows up. And that crowd went fucking bananas.
Yeah. Fucking insane. Loud as shit.
Yes. Then Randy came out, killed God, and then got in the ring, was about to beat up Solo. Solo ran off. He RKO'd Tangaloa. And so him and Kevin back together. RKKO.
RKKO.
Yes. So that was the end.
Question for you.
Okay.
As far as the Paul Heyman thing, right? Like we all know it's gonna be Roman to save him eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before Roman gets there,
Mm-hmm.
who tries to save him?
Jimmy. Jimmy's going to be the one that tries to
Jimmy?
save him.
Okay.
Because I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. Jimmy's going to try to save him. And because Jimmy's going to try to save him, shit's going to go wrong. And Jimmy's going to show up the next week and say, yo, I got to talk to you. And he's going to say it to Jay. And Jay's going to be like, no, man. And he's going to tell Jay what he needs to tell him. And Jay's going to be like, all right. He's like, all right. And then that's when they go get Roman.
Okay. That actually makes perfect sense.
So speaking of,
and Roman still don't know, I don't think.
I don't think. But speaking of the bloodline, there was something very, very interesting that happened in an interview. So they interviewed The Rock, and The Rock is doing this interview, and he's talking about, yeah, I got injured, whatever, whatever. Next year, WrestleMania, and we're getting down to the wire for signing the biggest main event that we can sign for WrestleMania 41. Thoughts?
We're definitely getting Roman versus Rock.
Is that what you think the biggest WrestleMania match could be?
Yeah. Only one that like I wanted. So yeah.
The way that he said that we're getting down to the wire on signing the biggest WrestleMania match, like the biggest WrestleMania match for WrestleMania 41 ever, made me just immediately go, I don't think whoever or whatever is going on to be this big main event is right now currently with the company. Like this.
Okay. Yeah, because the keyword signing.
Yeah, like this doesn't feel like what it's like going to be normal. Like, oh, it's going to be Cody versus Rock, or it's going to be Rock versus Roman. He said we're getting down to the wire and signing the biggest main event, and it's like, what could be the biggest main event? What do you like? What do you need? Like, this feels like this doesn't feel like is if the person is there, you don't need to sign anybody in this big moment. It's just there.
True.
So like, what is it? Like, I just want to know, like, what is it? It feels like, I don't know, man. It just feels like it's something that we're not seeing. And then here's the thing, though. If it is somebody he's signing from another company or signing as a free agent, who the fuck is big enough to be this big, huge main event that he's talking about? And like, I'm gonna be pissed if it's just him versus either Cody or Roman. It's like, you just promised us the big signing, the biggest main event ever, and it's just you versus one of the people who are already here that we were already just going, oh yeah, no, this is a match. You just teased it like it was something bigger than what it is. So now it's looking like, what is it?
But on the other hand, it's par for the course. Rock would say that when it's him, too. So that's a way of thinking about it too.
I'm just not. I like I said, I would not be happy if he just goes, "Oh, it's just me versus this person." It's like, so why did you say that? Like, why would you like? You just like you're just an asshole that just makes up this makes this big thing, gets everybody like fully invested. Like, oh my god, what is this thing could be? And it's just like, no, it's just me. I'm just the biggest thing that can happen. And it's like, in a way, yes, but in a way, no. Like you just said it like it was the biggest match that could happen. Like there's one person out there that could sign a WWE and have this huge main event, and we'll be like, oh my god, this is the biggest main event ever. And it's like, who the fuck can you grab? Like, who is out there and who? There's literally nobody. Everybody is signed to AEW. There's nobody you could just go, oh my god, I grabbed this person. And most of those people's contracts won't even be up by next year. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. It's very weird.
Yeah.
So now we get to the show, Clash at the Castle. How did you like Clash at the Castle?
I liked it. It was enjoyable. Whatever. It's like these pay per views that go to like other places and whatever, they feel kind of short, but it's because they are early and whatever. So I gotta like that's just a me thing. I gotta get used to that. It wasn't bad at all.
I love the really short pay per views. I love short pay per views. I love early pay per views. Like you do it early in the day, get it over with. We could enjoy the rest of our fucking time. We'll just be like, oh shit, we have the rest of the day to ourselves. Like it happened, it's over. Rest of the day to ourselves is over. Like just do more of these. More of these, please. That's all I want. More of these.
Yeah,
So the first match was Cody versus AJ. This match was good. This match was really good.
yeah. I feel like it
Cody,
should have been like
mhm.
the third to last match or something. But yeah, it was good.
I feel like, and like I said, in the structure of the show, this made perfect sense to open. Like opening the show and like going to the end, this perfect sense. Perfect.
Yeah.
So Cody got busted open in the match. He got whipped, and Renegade just made this weird obsession. So, say what it is about Cody and getting whipped. Say,
Like, okay, MJF whipped him, Wardlow whipped him, forget who else whipped him, but now fucking AJ whipped him. Like,
The Rock
it's like
whipped
he's
him.
into like BDSM or something. Or The Rock whipped him. There you go. It's like he had this weird obsession with BDSM and shit.
That was so fucked up. AJ
But it's
handcuffed
true.
Cody. I mean, it is. AJ handcuffed Cody. Cody somehow got his arms around him where the handcuffs was in front of him, and then he just beat the hell out of fucking AJ. Cody's mom slapped the shit out of AJ 5 times, and she cussed. That was
Yep.
funny. And then Cody cuffed AJ to the ropes and beat the dog shit out of him, and then threatened to hit him with a fucking stairs. He was gonna hit him with the stairs, and then he was like, "No, no, no! I quit! I'm done!" And he quit. So,
That spot was like really similar to like John Cena and JBL spot that they done before.
hmm so
It cements your whole thing with Cody being the new John Cena.
yes, so Cody goes to leave, and he's walking out, and Solo walks right beside him. So that sets up the next match: Cody versus Solo.
I'm okay with it.
And then the bloodline came up to beat up Cody, but then Cody had some help from Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. So that was a thing.
Hopefully it's not a 6 man.
No, I hope it is a six man because it's all gonna lead to Money in the Bank where it's Solo versus Cody, and because we have this six man and everybody's playing with the Savage bloodline back and forth, then we get Randy and Kevin and all of this, and then we get finally to Randy versus Cody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's it. Randy versus Cody. That's where we go to.
Yes.
Then we have the women's triple threat match for the women's tag team titles. Unholy Alliance versus Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks versus Jade and Bianca.
This was a good match.
This was a real good match. Like everybody worked together to take out Jade and Bianca because they were the biggest fucking threat. So they took them out, and then they just like was beating the shit out of each other. And then Jade and Bianca came back, and as soon as they came back, boom! Right at the end, Isla Dawn jumped in, swooped in, got the pin. 1, 2, 3. New tag team champions.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought they were gonna win, like right, once they were there, but I didn't see it like that.
To be honest, I didn't see them winning, and it was a shock. It was a shock to me because it's like, yes, they're this is where they're from. This is their hometown. I did not see this happening at all. At all. Like, holy shit, at all. I didn't see this happening. But it was a good shock because, holy shit, this was great.
Yeah, kind of redemption for them since they lost the NXT Tag Team Championship
Mm-hmm.
against Shayna. So that's basically double payback.
Yep. So that was a thing. Then we get to the IC title match. This is where everything just like it makes sense, but like I see so many people just like get so mad about this, but it makes sense. And like I've been saying this since like the prediction. What's gonna happen should happen because it makes it the penultimate of additions of like, holy shit, this is the greatest thing. So we had the match. In the match, Maxine didn't hit Sami Zayn with the IC title like Chad told her to, and he got mad. And then the spot came where Chad clipped Maxine in her injured fucking foot, and she went down, and Otis got mad. Otis got pissed off.
He hit her hard as shit too.
Yeah. And Otis got so pissed off, he's about to hit Chad Gable, but Sammy takes him out. And then Chad takes out Otis too, because he jumps on Sammy and Otis. Then he's about to win, and Sammy just, I mean, not Sammy. Otis walks off with Maxine, and Chad is so distracted, yelling at him. Chad gets hit with a haluva kick, 1, 2, 3. And everybody just was so mad that Chad lost. Not everybody there, because everybody there was happy. Everybody online is like, well, what's the point in this? Like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And it's like, no, 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 no. This is perfect. Like, this is perfect. Because, like I said, him going to fucking Toronto, Canada, where Sammy is from, in front of his family and his wife, and beating him for the IC title, and then walking in front of his wife, flaunting the IC title, like, I beat your husband. Look, I have his title. It's just like, just the ultimate heel thing. And then with the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile, it's like, dog, that is perfect. Like, that is the perfect, like, perfect heel thing. And I know people will be like, well,
Them,
go on.
I was gonna say them with him. Like that's just a cherry on the cake, whatever.
But the funny part is like, there's going to be so many people like, how is he going to get another title match? Like, why would he get another title match? He shouldn't get another title match at all. Like, he didn't even get screwed. He shouldn't get a title match. Sammy's gonna do something so heinous to, I mean, not Sammy. Chad's gonna do something to Sammy so heinous that he's going to get a fucking match. I'm telling you, he's gonna get a match. If he doesn't get a match, I'm gonna be pissed because it makes so much sense. Like you have to kill him in front of his family.
Let's hope it like pans out that way.
And can you like? Would you believe how many people would literally look at Chad Gable as the ultimate heel? He does that in front of his family, and like to the point where like he almost breaks Sammy's leg or something, and just like destroys him. And like everybody's just like sad and like they're booing the hell out of him in Canada because like boo, fuck you. Like yeah, who cares? I won. That would be
As long
so
as I
good.
win, that's all that matters. That's gonna be a him thing.
Yes. So then we go to the next match, which was Piper Niven versus Bailey. And Chelsea Green came out with Piper. Piper had new music, maybe, because we don't remember Piper's music anyway. And
Yeah. I don't know why in my head like I'm thinking of Dewdrop music, but like that was long gone.
yeah, that was long gone, and she hates Dewdrop, and I agree with her. I totally get it.
Yeah, same.
So Chelsea Green winds up getting ejected from the match, and then she winds up coming back with a Rey Mysterio mask, and she's Chelsea Mysterio,
Chelsea Therio.
Chelsea Stereo, and then like Piper's wrestling against like she goes for like Samoan drop, but Bailey rolls her up in the Samoan drop 1, 2, 3, and Piper loses. Like I knew that one person had to win from fucking like Glasgow, and I mean I really wish Piper would have won because even if like she won and then like she lost the title right back to Bailey at Money in the Bank, I'd be okay with it. But like you know, I guess whatever.
At least someone there won. So
Yeah. Then we get to the main event, and we get to the fucking main event, and Drew comes out with a Scottish band. Everybody pops because they know what's about to happen. Drew is going to win the world title, and the match starts. And Damian Priest fucks up his leg because he gets caught in the ropes. And I was like, oh, like this is how he's going to lose. He's going to lose this way. Damian keeps going. He puts up a good fight, and then the ref bump, and we all knew Punk was in town. Fucking Drew hits Damian Priest with a Claymore kick, and the new ref comes in, and they shot it beautifully because if you didn't know from behind, you're just like, oh, that's a ref. And like, soon as I saw him running down, I was like, Punk's the ref because like even from him running, you could just like kind of see it was him. And soon as even from shooting it from behind, the ref had on all black, and it's like no ref has their arms cut. Like that was a dead giveaway. And he goes 1, 2, and he just looks at Drew, and Drew's pissed off. And Drew was so pissed off. And Damian Priest winds up getting Drew 1, 2, 3. Ref comes back. Drew loses in his hometown.
you
And
forgot
that
Punk gave him a nut shot.
oh, and he gave him a nut shot. But everybody was pissed off. Like, yeah, like how do you feel about that?
I I don't care. I would have been happy either way. Whoever won, like like didn't bother me too much. Whoever is doing the camera angles once again
Hmm.
for that referee spot needs a raise again. Every time you do an amazing shot, you need a raise.
But now they have bad blood, and that's a thing, which is actually going to be a pay per view where they're bringing back Hell in a Cell for bad blood. So, how do you feel about bad blood
Okay,
coming back?
I'm good with it.
So,
You said Hell in the Cell's gonna be in it.
yes,
Okay,
I have a theory. I have a theory for
Austin.
Drew and Punk. I have a theory.
Okay,
Punk said that he, as long as he's breathing, as long as he's around, he will never let Drew win the world title. So he's going to keep Drew from winning the world title. But Drew is going to screw him out of the one thing that he wants the most. What is the one thing CM Punk wants the most?
main event at WrestleMania.
Exactly. He's going to screw him out of his Mania main event. He's going to screw him in the most screw. Like, if this goes the right way and it goes to that and he screws him out of his main event, everybody will fucking lose their mind. Because they'll be like, oh my God, this was long term storytelling. It's like, yes, like all of this was all planned out. Like every little meticulous piece was planned out. He screws Punk out of his great match. It'll be fucking awesome.
Yeah, because he said it multiple times. That's the reason he left to begin with. He didn't have the main event to WrestleMania.
Exactly. And so that was Clash of the Castle. Against All
I
Odds
liked it.
happened too. Against All Odds
Yeah,
happened. Tatum Paxley answered Jordan Grace, and they had a decent match.
I feel like you called that on the fucking podcast, not unless you just told me that.
No, I did call it on the podcast. I said it was going to be Tatum Paxley, and Tatum lost, but she needs a title. She needs a title.
It's gonna be a tag team. Where I
I,
don't know, but it's gonna be a tag team.
Mustafa Ali, he beat Trent Seven. Almost called him Steve Seven for some reason. And
Because the fucking Steve joke you always tell.
yes, so Matt Hardy and Moose had this crazy ass fight after they had the cinematic House of Hardy match. They had a fight of they did everything. Rebby got speared through a table. The shit was crazy. And at the end, Jeff Hardy returned to TNA.
Cool.
Now, I have to ask you, because you're a
Mm-hmm.
longtime TNA watcher,
Yes.
how do you feel about Jeff Hardy coming back with the regular Jeff Hardy music and not his TNA stuff?
Oh, that's a big deal. That's a huge deal because he never had the music there. Like that was like the missing piece. It's always the music.
So now he has the music there. How do you feel about it?
It's good. It's good.
You're okay with it?
I guess. Yeah, I'm okay with the music, but this should be his last run for real. For real. Let's be honest. Like he needs to like retire after this. I honestly felt like once he left AEW, he should retire. But if he's gonna be here, he has the music. I guess it's cool.
I feel like this is his last run.
Okay.
Because, like, what else are you going to do? You're not going back to WWE. This should be your last run.
And technically, with the whole TNA NXT deal, like he technically could stop by. So
I mean, I wouldn't even want him to stop by. Like, I really want him to just go, I'm hanging this up, bro. I'm done.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's nothing against Jeff. It's just time. It's just fucking time. Like, him and Matt. Matt looks weathered. Like, it's time. Just hang it up, bros.
And they both done a lot for the business. They don't need to do no more.
They done more than enough for the business. They even inspired, like, so many people. And it's like, now it's time to just, like, give it up. Just hang that shit up, bro.
They train people too, right? Correct me if I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
they trained a lot of people.
Yeah,
So
so they're fine.
yeah, yeah, it's time to give up. It's time to give up. I understand that you guys want more money and like you can get money other places, like, but yeah, like come on, come on, give up.
Quit. Do like AJ and say I quit.
Oh shit. And I guess on that note, we'll leave with the Hardys quitting.